How do I look? I look okay? Look all right? We got face recognition so I can move back and forth. Cool. This looks like it's gonna work out. All right, let me use the microphone. Woo, 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 woo. I'll try and move as little as possible. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. Hope you're doing well today. Today is not going to be one of my regular videos. It's going to be different. No Siberian Huskies in this video. It's just going to be me talking directly to you, which is something I really rarely do on the channel, but I wanted to talk to you guys for just a second. So if you guys follow the channel or you're a regular subscriber who watches all the posts and follows everything, you'll know that the other day I posted a post on the channel where I talked about how I was going to stop doing YouTube, basically stop posting YouTube videos on a daily basis. Now, I didn't do this to try and trick anybody, and I was probably being a little whiny, I guess. I want to just tell you guys that from the beginning of my YouTube career, like since I created the 60 Formula channel, I've basically always been able to make it a job. It's something I've always been able to make as my main career, and it made me really happy being able to say that that was my job, helping people raise and train Siberian Huskies. Now, I did quit doing YouTube for about 2 years, and I have a whole video talking about that, why I did it and everything. But admittedly, it's because I met my wife and I kind of went on a life journey, and so YouTube took a back seat and I didn't really make a lot of content for people. Thus, my community kind of crumbled and fell apart. Then all of a sudden this year, I was like, oh, I'm going to start YouTube all over again. Not all over, but I'm going to continue doing YouTube as if it were my job. Now, what I didn't know is that without the community, it's really hard to continue doing YouTube as a job. And it's not like I don't make any money. I make a good amount, but it wasn't like it used to be. And it wasn't like something where I was like, oh, this feels good. Like I want to pursue this as my career. Nowadays, it's kind of just like, YouTube is completely different. I mean, I've been doing this for almost 9 years. It's just a much different animal doing YouTube these days. It's much harder to get people to watch long form content versus short form content. And short form content, like the shorts you see on the channel, they don't really make you much money. And they're not as fun to make because it takes like 2 seconds and this much creativity to make a short, but making a long video takes a lot of effort to edit. It takes a lot of creativity. Yeah, that's just not as rewarding anymore. It's like, it's harder. Anyways, the other night I got on YouTube and I posted a post saying that basically I quit. I would post some videos going forward in the future, but for the most part, I feel like this is something that I need to archive and move on with because it's not really doing as well as it used to do. I have been trying for months to kind of reinvigorate my audience, get my community back together, and it's very difficult. I know a lot of people say that, you know, hey, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers who dropped off and then they were never able to pick it back up. And that seems to be the case because when I stopped YouTube, I was doing about 30 million views per month. And now I do about 500,000 views a month, which is a huge difference. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not ungrateful for all of my audience who still watches. I'm not like, oh, no, all I care about is the money. Because although I do care about getting paid and making this a living, it's not only about the money. And I didn't start this for money. I started it because I love dogs. I like helping people. And I wanted to build a community of people who have Huskies and maybe needed some help. After I posted that post the other day, I got a lot of comments, a lot of messages from people telling me how upset they were, how sad they were, and how disappointed they were that the channel wouldn't be posting videos anymore and that I wouldn't be doing this anymore. Everyone was really understanding. They were like, yeah, you know, if you can't make it a career, then we understand that you can't stick around. But I didn't realize how many people that I entertained or touched or helped. After reading all of the comments, kind of put things into perspective for me. And I really appreciate that. A lot of you wrote really nice things in the comments telling me how much you love the channel, how much it's helped you over the years, and how it's encouraged you to get your own Husky. I never realized how many people got a Siberian Husky just because they watched my YouTube channel. And it was very moving and it kind of brought tears to my eyes and made me think a little bit. I think that when I wrote what I wrote the other night, I was just kind of so wrapped up in the career aspect of YouTube and being like, oh, this is my job and this is what I need to do, that I didn't really think about what kind of effect I was having on people who watch my channel, what sort of message I was giving out there. And after reading all of your comments, you really helped me understand that. And I really, really thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, because I think that maybe I got too wrapped up in the aspect of making YouTube a job instead of making it just about something where I help people and do it for fun, because that's why I started doing YouTube. And once I started thinking about that and reading all of the comments, it just made me go, wow, I still want to do this. I still love making videos. It's still fun for me. I still want to document what we do with the dogs every day. And maybe I don't make YouTube a career anymore. Maybe it's not something where it's my main source of income, and maybe that's okay. I think that it's much more important to help people out and share my dogs with all of you who've been watching them over the years than it is to just obsess about money. I know money is important. We all have to think about it because it's like, you know, it's what makes our lives happen. We have to make money. But I think I take back what I said the other night when it comes to ending posting videos. And I have all of you to thank for that, because you really opened my eyes and helped me realize that it's more than that. So anyways, I just wanted to jump on here and kind of just say, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to continue posting videos. And you may be like, whoa, what did you post that for? Like, what, you just like backing out now? What, are you like tricking everybody or something like that? And that's fair to say. I spoke very quickly the other night when I wrote that post, and I was upset, and it's kind of silly of me to come on here and then just say, oh, I'm changing my mind. And I understand. I get that. But really, it comes from my heart. The things you guys wrote and the things you guys said that made me take a second thought, reevaluate why I do what I do. And so, yeah, I want to thank you guys. And I want to let you know that I'm going to continue to post videos on 60 Formula, and you'll see the dogs regularly, even if YouTube is not my career. With that said, I'm not going to sit here and cry or babble or anything like that, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that's the case. And so you can still watch the channel if you want, and if you don't, that's completely okay too. Thank you for everybody who's ever supported me or watched the channel, bought merchandise, became a member. I'm going to do everything I can to pay you guys back and honor you guys for all of the sweet and nice and wonderful things that you've said to me. So thank you, and I'll see you in another episode of 60 Formula. Peace.